Good evening, and welcome to the Sunday night Condensed Medicine Buddha practice. A link to the practice is located in the post for everyone to download if they'd like to, or you can just follow along with what's on the screen. There are also links for making a dedication for this or any other practice that we do at KPC, making an offering to KPC for continuing to have this practice, and also to sign up for the newsletter, which goes out a couple of times a month and gives you updates and about activities and events, past and present, that are going on at KPC. Also, feel free to use the comments section to make prayer requests. Just please respect the privacy of those you're requesting prayers for. We offer the merit of this practice to the long life and good health of Jetsama Akon Lamo, who composed the Condensed Medicine Buddha practice in order to bring benefit and healing during the COVID-19 pandemic. And what a blessing it's been for so many other needs. We also offer dedications for all of our kind root teachers, including His Holiness the Dalai Lama, His Holiness Penri Yangtze Rinpoche, His Holiness Karma Kuchen Rinpoche, Khenpo Karze, and all of the lamas and nuns and monks of the Pali tradition and all Buddhist traditions. We pray for our Sangha and their loved ones, for the health and safety of all beings, and that all those who are not safe and healthy are able to achieve those states quickly and completely. So let's take a moment now to quiet our minds and think about compassion for all beings, and we'll begin the practice with the 7-line prayer 3 times. Ung organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pola, yasan chogi no drubne, pema jung ne jesu drag, kordu kandro mongpokor, Kegi Jesu dak druki, jinji lo chir shagzu so, gooder ben ma city home. Organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pola, yasan chogi no drubne, pema jung ne jesu drag, kordu gandro mangbokor, Kegi Jesu dak druki, jinji lop chir shagzu so, gooder ben ma city home. Organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pola, yasan chogi no drubne, pema jung ne jesu drag, kordu gandro mangbokor, Kegi Jesu dak druki, jinji lop chir shagzu so, gooder ben ma city home. Instantly, in the space in front and above, rises Medicine Buddha. He is blue in color, with one face, 2 hands, holding a begging bowl and an arura, surrounded by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. We are awed by his splendor and take refuge with body, speech, and mind, reciting, Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. And then, thinking with great compassion of all sentient beings, recite, For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. While reciting the mantra with compassion, I contemplate the extraordinary qualities of Medicine Buddha and yearn for qualities and liberation in one life so I too may benefit beings. The mind should be filled with wholesome yearning for sentient beings, all of them, every single one, even animals, all beings. So we'll recite the mantra together a few times, and then I'll put the visualization on so that we can accumulate on our own. If you're new to accumulating mantra, just do the best you can while visualizing Medicine Buddha, and we'll be back in a few minutes to close out the practice. Tayata om begati maha begati ratatamungate soha. Tayata om begati maha begati ratatamungate soha. Tayata om begati maha begati ratatamungate soha. Tayata begati maha begati.
Yada om bekaze maha bekaze randa samungati soha. 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 Yada om bekaze maha bekaze randa samungati soha.
Tayata om begati maha begati ratatamungate soha. And recite, I prostrate to Buddha Menla. May I be reborn in his pure land, able to give healing and refuge to all beings. Then Menla and his entourage dissolve into light and pour into the crown of one's head, mixing like milk with water with one's mind. And dedications. May all sentient beings without exception be placed in that very state and be healed. By this effort, may all sentient beings be free of suffering. May their minds be filled with the nectar of virtue. In this way, may all causes resulting in suffering be extinguished, and only the light of compassion shine throughout all realms. Thank you so much for joining tonight. If you do not receive our newsletter, you may not, or haven't seen on our Facebook events page, tomorrow is the Tibetan last, kind of the New Year's Eve of the Tibetan calendar. It's called Gutur, and it is a day where we are cleaning out all the old, getting rid of all the dust, all the old energy. So we've been cleaning the temple all weekend, and that's going to continue tomorrow. There are practices that are taking place throughout the day. At 10 a.m., we're going to have the Tara practice. At 2 p.m., we're going to open the Vajrakalaya practice and start accumulating the mantra, which we'll continue to do until 4:30, when we will go into the rest of the Vajrakalaya practice and then conclude it with Sog puja. Then on Tuesday, what's considered the Lunar New Year, which is different from the Tibetan New Year, that is at least in the Vietnamese community. It may be others. I apologize. I am not well depth at this at the differences, but it's called Tet. In the Vietnamese tradition, it's the Lunar New Year, and it's a day when many practitioners will come to KPC and make offerings at all of the altars throughout the temple and throughout the property. And then on Wednesday is the Tibetan New Year called Losar, and that starts at 10 a.m. Oh, I apologize. Tuesday, there's a Rigs and Dupa practice with a long life puja at 7 p.m. All of these times are Eastern Standard Time. It's 7 p.m. And that's Tuesday night. And then that's also a very auspicious day to make a lot of offerings at the altars, which is why it's also the Tet, where the pilgrimage goes out to all of the temples in the area. And then on Wednesday, which is Losar, we start with at 10 a.m. with a Duchen practice. A Duchen is, I don't know if it's not a translation by any means, but the Tibetan Buddhist calendar has 4 major holidays, which we call Duchen days. They're 10 million days, and it means that all of our merit, all of our efforts are multiplied by 10 million. So we will open at 10 a.m. with a Duchen practice. All of the nuns and monks will be present with their yellow robes on, and then at 7 p.m., we will do the Rigs and Dupa practice again on Wednesday. Losar also goes on for about 2 weeks until we get to Chotul Duchen, which is another one of the major holidays in the Tibetan Buddhist calendar. And that is also a 10 million day. And so over the 2-week period, there will be lots of practices and offerings and opportunities to participate if you'd like to. So if any of that appeals, if you go to our Facebook page, the Kunzang Palyol Choling Facebook page, you'll find an event for Losar, which gives all of the details of when the practices are taking place. If you'd like more information, go ahead and leave a message in the chat, and I will be sure to get those questions answered in as timely a fashion as I can, promising that I don't check it all the time. So sorry if it takes a little while, but because we're coming up into Losar, I will definitely keep an eye out. So that is, I think, everything that I have for tonight. I hope that you had a peaceful weekend, and if you're on the East Coast, you're enjoying the rain that is finally washing away the snow, and that your week ahead has lots of good, positive things going on for it, and that you can also be a good and positive influence in the lives of others. So that, I'm going to say goodnight. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Keep